Welcome to ABC Ricemill Spare Parts Management System. In rice mills that own a large of equipment including a power plant like ABC Rice Mill that I recently visited, managing the spare parts properly in a timely manner is a challenging task. That's why I propose and develop a system. The objective of this project is to build a database management system that will help the managers in the process of managing spare parts. In particular, the system should keep the record of spare parts required for a particular type of maintenance. Keep record of the spare parts received and used in the past. Schedule forthcoming major maintenance services. Keep record of spare parts, vendors, and forecast future demand for fast-moving spare parts based on the past consumptions. Let us see how it works. First, we have the login form. The user enters his or her user account and the system will validate and gives him or her an access depending on the user level granted on the account. We have level 1 to 4. Level 1 would only access the reports. Level 2 for data entry and maintenance. Level 3 for procurement and level 4 for admin account. In data entry, we have to add first the equipment owned by the company, spare parts, and vendors. In Equipment Records tab, these are the following information needed. The equipment ID or EID is automatically generated by the system as their identity, followed by its name, description, location, purchase price, purchase date, breakdown cost, average hours required during maintenance, and its expected lifetime. Purchase price and expected lifetime information is very essential in defining its current book value later. In Spare Parts tab, just like the equipment, it has also unique identity and I referred as SPID. It is also automatically generated by the system upon adding new spare parts, followed by its name, type, which either be slow moving or fast moving. At default, there's no value yet. This can be changed anytime depending on its frequent usability. The initial inventory level is initially set to 0. This can be incremented through making orders to the vendors that provide the product. A spare part can have one or more vendors. In Vendors tab, of course, vendors also have their unique identity and I call it VID. VID carries the name of the company, its address, contact person, and its contact number. Here, we are now assigning a spare part which this vendor provides. Just enter the SPID of the spare part on the text box and press enter. It will automatically show the name of that spare part. Or just enter any part of the spare part name and it will automatically show its correct SPID and then enter its unit costs. In Maintenance module, the user can schedule a maintenance or update the status of maintenance schedule. To easily recognize or identify maintenance records, the system assigned a unique identity for each maintenance through MID. In scheduling a maintenance, the user provides the equipment ID of the equipment that will undergo maintenance. Just press enter to show its equipment name. Then enter the date of maintenance, type of maintenance, description, total hours required, and its status. During maintenance, there are spare parts needed for replacement. To add spare parts to be used, just click the label link and a window for spare part selection will appear. Select now the spare parts needed, enter the quantity to be used, and click Add to List. If an item has insufficient inventory level, it will prompt the user to send an order to the vendors that provide the product. After adding spare parts to be used, The maintenance can now be saved. If you want to see or check the maintenance records, just enter its MID and click Find. It will show you the information about that maintenance. In procurement of spare parts, orders are managed through its order ID that the system assigned to it. To create an order, the user just click New button and enter the SPID of the spare part he or she want to order with or any part of the name, and do not forget to enter the quantity. Next, enter the vendor ID where you want to send an order. Only vendors that provide the product can be added or selected. And lastly, click Save. The order status is on progress as it is being mailed to the vendors. When the order has arrived and delivered, the user will receive and document the transaction by finding the order through order ID and adding the current date and actual quantity delivered. The quantity received will be added to the inventory level. One of the advantages of using this system is provide the company about the procurement records made. Just select the period desired, then the system will show all the transactions done and the procurement amount of that period. For every input, there is always an output. The system provides reporting on basic information done with the system. First is all about the spare parts, its vendor information, and its maintenance services history. On the first tab, it provides the user about the vendors of that particular spare part. It also provides the maintenance services where this spare part was used. The second tab is the inventory. It provides the on-hand inventory of slow and fast-moving spare parts and their usage during the last 3 months. Spare parts that are below minimum inventory level are displayed so that the company can immediately make an order to the vendors. The last tab provides us the book value and expenditures of an equipment. Just enter the equipment ID on the text box and press enter or any part of equipment name to show the information about it. Its purchase price, purchase date, expected lifetime, and its book value. The book value is computed through straight line depreciation, wherein the purchase price is divided on its expected lifetime years, and that would be the cost per year. And finally, the book value is determined by multiplying the remaining lifetime years of the equipment to its cost per year. Expenditures of equipment from its maintenance services also provided to help managers to decide about replacing it. For example, if the yearly consumption of a spare part is more than the 30% of the book value of that equipment, it is better to purchase new equipment instead. Only the administrator or level 4 accounts can access the system for the purpose of account creation, deletion, and recovery, and also for database backup creation and restoration. The admin creates an account with the following details: the desired username, full name, position, and user level. In case that the user forgot his or her password, the administrator can reset the password to default. User can also change their password regularly through My Account module. Just click the full name or avatar from main menu, then the module will open. From that, the user can now change his or her password or even its name and position. The administrator can perform database backup creation by clicking Backup Database button. Then it will be prompt where will be the database be saved. The database file is tagged with the current date and time for easy identification of its date creation. When the company wishes to migrate or install the system to other computer, the administrator can just make the database restoration from the latest saved database file to facilitate the migration faster and easier. Just click the Restore Database button, Then it will be prompted for the location or directory of the database file to be restored. That's it! Thank you for watching, and may this project satisfies the needs of ABC Rice Mill in managing their spare parts precisely and orderly.